Highgate Farms in Fountain, Colorado. And before we move forward, if you want me to do a profile on a certain neighborhood, or maybe even just one you currently live in, let me know. Type it into the comments below. I'll see what I can find out. I'll put it on my list, and then hopefully I'll get a video up about that neighborhood. Welcome to Jerome in Real Estate. I'm Jerome, your local realtor here in the Fountain and Colorado Springs area. Let's get into it. Highgate Farms in Fountain, Colorado. All right. So this is Highgate Farms. Let me just zoom in a little bit. So what I am circling around my mouse is considered Highgate Farms. All right. And it's bordered by Jimmy Camp Road. There's only one entrance and exit. Okay. Right to the west. Let me go ahead and add in the terrain or the satellite view, right? And there we go. This is what we look like. All right, you can see that it's, right off of the corner of Ohio and Jimmy Camp. You've got Metcalf Park off to the west, and along with that, there's a dog park. There's FRRC Arena. This is where they'll come and do like miniature rodeo practices and stuff like that. Just in case you don't know, in Metcalf Park, during the summer, every single Saturday, there's basically a farmer's market. All right, but you're just about 1 mile away from Fountain City Hall. All right, if we're talking about the distance from the center here. So let me go ahead and zoom in to Highgate Farms. And what you'll find at Highgate Farms is that the neighborhood was built 2005, 2006. That's pretty much when all the homes went up. You really only have about right around 78 homes. And now I'll just go ahead and zoom in on a random one here, right? I'll just zoom in here. Generally speaking, what you're looking at in Highgate Farms is a lot size of somewhere around like zero point 0.2, maybe 0.17 acres all the way up to 0.37 acres. So really what that is, on the large end of it, you could be looking at, 16, 17,000 square feet of lot area, right? And if you look around this neighborhood, I mean, you'll see that the space in between is actually pretty decent, right? I know that me personally, I really hate it when um, the spacing between houses is very close. But even though you can't tell here, what I'll do is I'll start using the Google Maps little man and kind of walk through the area just a little bit for you. Right now, unfortunately, in this particular neighborhood, you will not have a high changeover rate. In other words, sellers don't pop up very often in this neighborhood. So if this is something that does, um, attract you, it could be a little bit. Or if you know someone like me that has some inside scoop, maybe that can help out. Now, this is just Jimmy Camp. This here is looking west off of Jimmy Camp, right across from the entrance to Highgate Farms, right? Now, it'll be a little bit deceiving because obviously the pictures on Google Maps are older, right? Just like, for instance, this tree right here and this tree here, they're actually huge now. They're very mature trees. They're up to, you know, they're pretty tall at this point. And this is what the entrance to the neighborhood looks like, right? So let's get you a, front view of one of the homes. I mean, take a look at this right here, right? This is, one of the typical homes in Highgate Farms. Now, like I said, in every neighborhood that's been popping up recently, this one was built 2005, 2006. Yes, they do use models that they repeat throughout the neighborhood, but you can tell here that what you're looking at, you're not gonna see like a cookie cutter feel. You're not gonna have that feel to this neighborhood. Pretty much everything you look at is gonna it's gonna have a different feel to it. And now you can really see what I'm talking about when I say the space between the homes isn't as close as you would think, right? There is a walking path throughout the entire neighborhood. That's good. And then also back here, um, that is also a walking path, which leads to the high school and the elementary school. Okay. And it does go on a little bit further, but both of those are in walking distance in this neighborhood. Right. Um, just take a look at some of these properties here. Right. This one, um, this one here was actually recently sold by me, in fact, and it's just a great property. What you're looking at, I can describe this one a little bit. It's right around like 3,800 square feet in there, right? Three-car garage, as you can see. Um, it is a ranch with a full basement, and most of these are going to have basements. Well, actually, I believe all of them have basements. They're either going to be ranch or two-story. Um, so, yeah, I mean, just take a look at this neighborhood here. It is very quiet. The price range that you're looking at for this neighborhood, I mean, it'll run you. You're looking a little like low 500s to high 500s. So the last one I sold in this neighborhood was one of the smaller homes, which went for 525, I believe, and then one of the larger homes I sold went for 560, and there's one under contract currently, which I'm also selling. That was listed at 585. It's under contract right now. So when homes in this neighborhood pop up, they do tend to go quickly because, as you can see, the neighborhood is really nice. The reason I'm staying here at this particular view is because I wanted to show you how close the schools are. Because what you're looking at here, when I'm circling, that is the high school, and then right after it would be the elementary school. So that's how close you are to that stuff in this neighborhood, right? But yeah, this is Highgate Farms, and the walking path like I was telling you about. Now let me go ahead and zoom back out, and here you can see high school, Jordal Elementary, right? You've got a early learning center. Um, Actually, the Fountain Fort Carson School District 8 building right here, right? So quite a bit to offer um, in this neighborhood, right? I've already talked about the park. I've already talked about the schools. And just for frame of reference, in case you know Fountain a little bit, right? Um, Ventana. Ventana is another neighborhood. It's a Challenger built neighborhood. Is right here. Okay, that's where I'm circling, and that's how close it is to um, Highgate Farms. Okay, so yeah, if you're interested in Highgate Farms and learning a little bit more, if you have any questions about it, go ahead and reach out, contact me, and if you have any questions about you know any other neighborhood that you want me to do a quick little profile for, go ahead and reach out.